Hello Leo, welcome to your weekly forecast for June 29th through July 5th. We're going to see what's happening the weekend with this lovely deck here, and then we're going to pull a crystal card for you guys from this Crystal Intentions deck here. So without further ado, my dears, let's connect here and see what's happening for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead. We do have a full moon in Capricorn happening July 4th and 5th. And this is going to be a lunar eclipse. So we're going to see how the energies are affecting Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And we're going to get right on into it here today. All right, Leo. Your first card here is the Seven of Fire, right? Fire card, fire energy. You're a fire sign. You're definitely tapping into your fire. Seven of Fire can be a card about standing your ground, doing what you're meant to do, or staying the course, staying the path. And for some of you, you may be in the energy of feeling a little bit challenged. Sometimes when Seven of Fire comes up, we're being challenged. And Leo, a lot of you, the energy that you guys have been having come up in the weekly readings, there's been like this repeating kind of theme, where a lot of you are tired of being pushed in the corner. You've been tired of being taken advantage of. A lot of you have just been in this really, like a healthy entitlement. Not a negative entitlement, but a healthy entitlement where you've been a lot like more assertive and more kind of going after what you want because you're realizing that you deserve it. And so some of you are being seen as like competition. Some of you are being seen as somebody who maybe your friends or family maybe are feeling like they're losing hold of you, or in a work situation, your coworkers kind of like they see you coming up, they see you challenging them, right? Not that you're like personally challenging them, but they feel challenged by you. Like people are seeing you as you're on top right now, and they want to be where you're at. So you need to be sure that you not give in to that drama. Sometimes when I see Seven of Fire or Seven of Wands, there's going to be people that are going to straight up try to kind of throw you off, right? You're on top, you're in this higher level, and they're like crabs in the bucket trying to grab you by the ankle and yank you back down. They're trying to bring you back into their energy. And Spirit is saying that you don't have to worry about them. You're already out of it. You're already above that energy. So whatever you do, don't go back to it. Don't go back to that energy. Don't feel like you need to convince them or prove yourself, or, they don't need that power over you, right? They're not going to have that power over you unless you give them that power over you. It's not about convincing anybody or proving yourself to anybody. It's just about doing what you're feeling guided to do and doing the best that you can and calling it a day and then repeating that the next day. It's not about, proving to other people that you deserve what you have, right? So if you find yourself having people kind of trying to bait you or challenge you, or, like be passive aggressive, or they're like, throwing these little insults at you, or my personal favorite, people act like they're complimenting you, but there's really an insult in the center of it. Like they take an insult and they wrap it in a compliment and they hand it over to you. Just, when that happens, take it as, okay, all right, I see, they're threatened. Right? But don't feel like you have to be hurt by that. Take it as a compliment. You're doing something right, and just keep doing what you're doing. Your next card here is the Page of Water. Now, Leo, this card can be a bit of a doozy, right? But in a good way. Page of Water can indicate playfulness and very childlike energy, and some of you are tapping into that as you're becoming happier, as you're coming out of like the frustration energy. But for me, in my readings, when I see Page of Water, it has a very special meaning. Page of Water for me is a card that signifies the heart chakra is opening. And when the heart chakra begins to open, it's opening because we're about to receive, the things that we've been asking for, the things that we've been praying for or visioning or working towards or doing affirmations. It's about to come in. A lot of the times when people are stuck financially or they're having a hard time manifesting, They always are guided and they get the advice to unblock the root chakra, especially if it's financial or love kind of things. They say you got to unblock your root chakra. And that is true. I agree with that. I'm not saying it's wrong. But if you unblock your root chakra, but your heart chakra is still blocked, nothing's going to come in. It doesn't matter that you unblocked your root chakra if your heart chakra is blocked, right? Because the heart is the center of where we receive. So Leo, your heart's starting to open. And for some of you, because we have this full moon in Capricorn, keep in mind the full moon in Capricorn, it's going to be bringing us abundance, success in career, bringing us that come up kind of energy. But the full moon is also a time of release. So we have to release to make room for what this Capricorn energy is bringing us. We got to make room for it. So with this, for some of you, there's going to be really intense emotions that are coming to the surface. Ride out the wave. Let them out, right? And some of you Leos have to be super careful that you don't self-sabotage right now. Because sometimes with the Page of Water or the Page of Cups, it starts getting real. Like things start moving forward, things start getting serious, things start moving forward, and we get a little bit overwhelmed. We're like, oh my gosh, this is so much to take in. And we're really tempted to run away from it. We're really tempted to shut it down or to sabotage ourselves in some way and run away from it because it's very overwhelming to receive. It can feel very scary, right? Even though it's a good thing. So if you find yourself getting scared, just take little breaks. Just step away, right? But don't do anything drastic. Don't just shut everything down and be like, never mind, just kidding. I'm too scared to do this. You might be tempted to walk away. But maybe, take a little bit of a break. Maybe try to do something to bring your energy up. Maybe do something playful. Do something fun. Maybe do something along the lines of, bringing yourself into lighter energy. So you don't have to think about the heavier stuff. But it is also a good time to release that fear. If you want to sit with it and acknowledge it and talk yourself through it and say, okay, well, I'm scared right now, but I'm scared because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. But anytime people step out of their comfort zone, that's when really big blessings come in. It's okay that I feel scared. It's normal that I feel scared, right? Anybody in my situation would feel scared or nervous, but it's just one of the side effects to the happy changes that are coming in. I know it's safe for me to receive. I know it's safe for me to open my heart. You can talk yourself through it as well. Okay, Leo? Your next card here is the Nine of Earth. Nine of Earth is a really beautiful card having to do with confidence, abundance, financial independence. It's also one of my cards that indicates for me that, there's like a self-employment thing happening. Either self-employment or significant career advancement, okay? Like some of you are breaking out of a pattern or cycle of like jobs or employers where they don't trust your judgment and they micromanage a lot. Some of you are breaking out of that micromanagement kind of energy and you're coming into a position or you're landing a job where you have more free range, right? Like you're able to work independently and you're able to make decisions and you're able to be in charge of your desk or even a department. Maybe some of you are coming into some kind of like quality assurance type of thing or a supervisor kind of position, right? Or you're just being given projects and things and they're just trusting you with it. Some of you are coming into self-employment because Nine of Earth for me, like I said, it is a self-employment card. But when Nine of Earth comes up, you're basically overcoming your anxieties and you're able to take on a goal that maybe your anxiety got in the way the last time, but you're mastering that anxiety and you're calming it down and you're focusing and you're coming into your confidence and you're establishing financial independence for yourself. This card can also indicate that some of you are coming into the energy of where like you're allowing yourself to treat yourself. You're allowing yourself to spend money on yourself. Leo, there's been this repeating theme in your readings. It actually came up in your love reading, if I'm not mistaken, your love reading for June. And maybe it's not love. Maybe for some of you it's with friends and family. Maybe it's all around in your life, where some of you in the past were being super generous financially with your love interests or your partners. Maybe, like I said, maybe friends or family. Maybe, Leo, for a long time you were expressing your love and your affection through financial generosity. And the Nine of Earth card is going to say that you're taking some of that love and you're putting it back around on yourself, right? You're being selfish in a healthy way, in a positive way, right? You're putting it back into yourself instead of trying to like express your care for somebody else. You're taking care of you and your needs. I feel some of you are taking money and putting it into like a vacation or some kind of like retreat or some way to like, you know, pamper or nourish yourself as well. Your next card here, Leo, is, oh, how very nice. You've got the Major Arcana card here of the World. Okay, Major Arcana cards are significant crossroads in our life. They're significant shifts. We're coming into a new chapter. So this is energy that it's going to be around you for a while. But the World card is super, super good. To just put it very basically. Because this card is saying that you are finally on top of any kind of karmic cycle. Like you've passed your tests. You've passed the tests with flying colors. You're done with karmic cycles. And now you're coming into the energy where you're ready to receive. You're ready to be seen. You're ready to be appreciated. You're ready to be loved. You're ready to be listened to and heard. You feel worthy of praise. And maybe before you didn't feel worthy of praise. But now you're ready to be seen. Some of you might even be planning some kind of international travel. Maybe it might be a little bit delayed because of what's going on in the world right now. And I know there might be some countries or some places that are not allowing people from certain parts of the world. But you might be kind of, you know, planning or saving or putting money aside that once this situation is, you know, under control, you might be preparing to travel to certain parts of the world. You might even be thinking of like going and seeing a place in the hopes of a long-term plan of relocating there. You know, maybe moving to another country for some of you. Okay, we're going to check out the crystal card that's coming up for you guys. And as always, my dear Leos, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading with me, which I'm more than happy to do. If you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Oh my God, guys. Weren't we just talking about the heart chakra and how you can unblock your root chakra, but if your heart chakra is not open, you're not going to receive? And you guys were going to have like this heart opening and like to just kind of write it out. Well, green is the color of the heart chakra. So what confirmation? Let's see. So the crystal that's coming in for you guys is going to help with the following. It says, release limiting beliefs regarding money, increase financial success, attract extreme wealth, increase abundance in all areas of life, cultivate authentic relationships. Wow. Well, that's really aligned with the messages that came up in your reading. Oh, wow. So you have emerald. It says, I earn unlimited income doing what I love. I am successful in all of my pursuits. That's a beautiful affirmation. Emerald is, I haven't seen a lot of emerald in like crystal shops. When I go to like the crystal shops and stuff here in Los Angeles, emerald is not necessarily a very common one that they have in stock, but I do know you can get it online. But even if you can't get crystals right now, you know, even if it's not in your budget, you can't afford it or you can't find it, no big deal. You can still do the affirmation, because the whole thing with the crystal here is to set intention and to help you with setting intention. And if, you know, you can also still do the affirmation. So I earn unlimited income doing what I love. I am successful in all of my pursuits. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful affirmation. Also, Emerald is associated with Archangel Raphael. So if you are into working with the archangels, that might be a really great energy to incorporate as well. Alrighty, Leo, I encourage you guys to continue doing what you're doing. I feel you guys are on like a really good path. You're making a lot of progress, and I'm proud of you. Those of you, Archangel Raphael is associated also with travel. We talked about the world. Travel, health, healing, and also love, right? So those of you that are looking for love or interested in love life, you can check out the love readings for June. Those are linked in the description. The love readings for July are going to be up in the next couple of days. Also, the channeled angel messages for July will be up in the next couple of days. But if you haven't watched the ones for June, those are linked in the description of the video, and you can watch those now. And I want to say congratulations to the winners for the June giveaway. Angelica in the United States won the free 30-minute reading with me. And Jackie in England won the Angelite bracelet that I was giving away. I will announce the giveaway for July on July 1st on Amethyst Angellight Instagram and Facebook pages. And at the end of July, I will pick one person from Facebook and one person from Instagram. One person will win a free 30-minute reading, and the other person will win whatever I decide the giveaway to be. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a crystal or if I'm going to do a tarot deck or something. I haven't decided. I'm going to go through and see what I'm going to give away. But every month I'm going to give away a prize, and I'm going to give away one 30-minute reading. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to share anything. You don't have to tag anybody. I'm just going through the comments and likes and seeing who jumps out at me and choosing a winner from there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'm wishing you all a wonderful week. Take care, Leo.